about to tear the roof off.
Wizards are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest.
Coming right up, the Wizards taking on the Bucks. For the Washington Wizards, a standout first half of the year has them in first place in the East. Bucks, Wizards, coming up next, right after this. Welcome to 2K Sports. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. You look at Johnson, well, we're in the middle of the season, and he's got to really step up to even get into the Rookie of the Year conversation.
He's not far outside the top 10, but hard to see him factoring into the race of Rookie of the Year at this point.
I agree. Too much of the season has already passed, and too many terrific players are in front of him. But I think he's got a lot to build on in the second half of the season.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Anthony is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Turner in at the 5 down low. And for Washington, George out there with George. Then there's Sarr, then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's MP in at shooting guard. Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
And the basket by MP.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Yeah, Kuzma has gotten pretty good at this, spotting those open guys who are prepared to shoot.
And here's MP from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the Ravens stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony.
Oh! Look at that range!
Oh, what an incredible shot!
Kuzma outside. Here's Turner. Pass to Prince. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
And here's McCollum. Now MP. Fires away from... Danny! He did!
From long range!
How about that? Here's Prince. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter of the game, and they double up on Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. 5 on the clock. Picked by Prince. Kuzma for 3. Again, the miss by Kuzma.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Prince against MP. Nails it from 3. MP's got 21 points in the game.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
And they call an illegal screen here. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. You look at Oklahoma City, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for Washington, they've been on a roll, victorious in their last 5 outings.
Oh, yes, he did!
That's incredible!
Wow! Porter finds Antetokounmpo. Now here's Trent. Can they get it? Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd assist of the night. MP way outside. Oh, wow! He drills it from deep!
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Turner, a screen on George. Antetokounmpo, left side. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Washington leading by 16. MP way outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Trent for 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
MP way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. MP getting it done for Washington. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Washington, George, he's checked in for Gill. MP comes in for Johnson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Carrington. Milwaukee also changed it up. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Sims. Prince comes in for Porter Jr. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Antetokounmpo surveys. Portis against Bagley. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Portis. No good there. Ooh, good D by Bagley. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Keyshawn George is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's MP, and it's McCollum at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and it's the most physical he's been on the glass this season. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Pass to Prince. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by George. And so George will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the 3rd quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Out of bounds, it'll be Washington's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Sars checked in for Washington. George comes in for Coulibaly. Milwaukee also changed it up. Turner comes in for Portis. And Kuzma subbed in for Trent. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Woo. you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
And Milwaukee decides to take their first time out here. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
1:33 left in the first half. Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Anthony outside. Will it go? And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Anthony. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. MP way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oh, there's the alley. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
George outside. From deep, Sarr on target from range.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Prince. 4-3. Paul George pulls down the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And finished off by Sarr.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
The Wizards have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. MP outside. Up in time. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And so it's the Washington Wizards cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome.
Modern era. Work the ball around the perimeter and shoot it with confidence.
That's right. My name would be Shaquille O'Neal.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. That does it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Taurean Prince is out there with Cole Anthony, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Anthony with it, guarded now by George. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's rebounded by Washington.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Guys, back to you.
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Pass to Prince. Clock at 6. Three-pointer off the mark. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Another bucket! Wow! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Prince. A shot to stop the run, and he jams it home with authority.
This guy is a fantastic finisher near the hoop. Taurean Prince with an emphatic 2.
And here's MP from outside. And the Wizards with another 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
From deep, MP drains the triple. MP's got 57 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Anthony finds Turner. And here is Kuzma from behind the arc. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Anthony, the pass to Prince. Turner, a screen on MP. Turner, no good.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
On the wing, MP takes a 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Bucks have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And for a number 2 overall pick, Doris, we knew Alex Sarr would need time to develop, but he has flashed some big-time upside.
Yet another player, BA, from France. They are churning out a number of quality players. Let's remember this about Alex. He's a 7-footer with some shooting ability, a little bit of an off-the-bounce and playmaking skills. Like the sky is the limit if he keeps growing.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. 3-pointer, Anthony. It's rebounded by Washington. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. McCollum finds MP. That's in. Coming off of this. Assist from McCollum.
Well, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Pass to Prince to win the cold spell, and the layup is good. Prince has got 8.
Well, you know Prince is going to be aggressive, so if you're not going to make a commitment to stop him, he's going to make high percentage shots like that one.
George outside, fires for 3, drops in the 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
MP with it. Bagley, a screen on Trent. Oh, another one falls!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And so it's the Washington Wizards, showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the...
He's checked in for Gill. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Trent. Prince is checked in for Porter Jr. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Carlton Carrington out there with MP. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Johnson in at the 4. That's the group for Washington right now. Washington's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And here's MP from outside. Yet another bucket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
and he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup is good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Kicks it out to MP. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Anthony. The three from Prince. It's hauled in by Carrington. For Washington, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Anthony outside to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Inside. The rebound by Turner.
Solid defense there. You are just trying to make an interior shot a difficult shot, and that's what happened.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma for three. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Wizards.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Prince, a screen on Johnson. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Outside Carrington from deep, MP. And again, it's Washington with a three.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play.
This one will go down in history. MP with an 80-point explosion. So that's what's going through your mind.
Please get home safely.
It's all about me. Nah, mostly I'm just happy I could go above and beyond for my teammates. Oh, and all y'all sitting at home right now, you never know what you'll see at an NBA game. So get some tickets, come on out, especially if your boys is in town, because we're going to put on a show for you.
Thanks a lot, MP.
Thank you.
BA, over to you.
All right, thank you, Dominic. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill. This
Oh, there he is. Look at him. Hiding from his own show.
Yeah. Nope. Hiding from everybody. I just was taking a power nap.
I thought you used a nap around noon.
Oh yeah, no, I usually do. I mean, this was a power nap on top of my nap.
You feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sometimes I just need an extra nap before a big game like this.
All right. Tell us why.
Well, I would probably say it's because I got a big matchup like tonight and everything's more intense, you know? So it's like my body shuts down, but in a good way. You know, it knows a battle's coming, and it wants to get ready.
So you fired up for this one.
Yeah, even the air is electric. This is gonna be a fun one.
Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
And putting his opponents on notice, MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. Some high-level goals indeed, guys.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP is taking his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Now here's James. His last outing, he had 18 points. Misses the 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And the basket by MP.
Outstanding start from 3-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Over McCollum. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was.
He got it! Wow, way outside!
When in doubt, just do something spectacular.
In the corner, it's James. Pass to Hachimura. Puts up a three, and Doncic gets it to go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, he got it!
Wow!
It went in!
Did that just happen?
It went in!
Did that just happen? Wow!
LeBron passes to Doncic. Launches it. And it's MP with the rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
James up top. The layup off target.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. MP's got 27.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Reeves finds James. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. It's hauled in by George.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. And look, sometimes that's how it goes.
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. MP outside. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Washington out in front, up by 15. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. George is checked in for Marvin Bagley. George comes in for Gill. And MP subbed in for Johnson. Lakers trail by 16. Paul George is out there with George. Then there's Carlton Carrington. Then it's MP. And it's Koulibaly in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And Hayes kicks to Vanderbilt. Smart wide open, he fires. Sinks the triple.
Look, and when Marcus Smart is hitting from deep, it really makes a difference in this offense. It becomes so much more dynamic.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
MP against Reeves. To the paint, stolen by George. One-on-one fast break. And a wide open look for MP. And again, Washington with the triple.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Reeves. And yes, it's good. Reeves has got 6.
Not just a jump shooter, Reeves is also skilled at converting in close.
And here's MP for 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Reeves the pass to LeVert. Reeves with the screen for LeVert. Smart on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. MP's got 38 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Kevin?
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Now here's LeVert. A three. Los Angeles with another miss. On the wing, MP. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 41.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Washington making some changes. Alexander Sarr comes in for Coulibaly. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Carlton Carrington. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. LeBron's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Marcus Smart. Wizards leading by 23. McCollum kicks to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 7th assist here tonight. LeBron outside. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. James has got 6 points.
Once the last 3 went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo,
whoa, big time shot!
No, he did. I don't think I have ever seen anything like that in my career. Wow!
Now here's LeBron. He has 6. Ayton a screen on George. Here's Hachimura. No good on the 3. Washington calls timeout. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Washington out in front, ending the second quarter on a 20-7 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everyone. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say? Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Wizards.
The offense has been...
And that is it for half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. And here's Reeves outside. Washington with the rebound. Saar's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the foul called on Alex Saar. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Ayton. Outside, James. Doncic feeling it out. And again, it's the Lakers.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Pass to LeBron. Ayton a screen on George. To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
You can't afford to leave anyone open on LeBron James' team because you know what? He has proven he will find them.
Down low. MP against Reeves. The 3 from MP. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Hachimura the pass to Doncic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. George against LeBron. Pass to Hachimura. Back to LeBron. From deep, Reeves. A putback, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that, and it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you, Kevin.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. From the arc, that's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 10 assists here tonight, so active. Here's James, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
We see it every night. LeBron with great rhythm off the dribble.
MP with a screen on Doncic. Fires for 3. Another one goes. Incredible. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
No one near James as he lets it go. No good with the triple. Wizards have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
James looking around. On the shot clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Let's give it a big hand for that jaw-dropping performance.
Fires from way outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Wizards out front. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish.
checked in for Gill. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James checked in for Karis LeVert. And Doncic is subbed in for Marcus Smart.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
They've got Carlton Carrington. Marvin Bagley is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Johnson. And it's MP in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Doncic with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
MP, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Shoots over Johnson. Second shot opportunity, and there it is for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The three from LeBron, rebounded by the Wizards. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Koulibaly. And here's MP for 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Washington.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And it's just competing and, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
James plays it up and banks it in.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact.
And yep, another basket.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game.
Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass, looking fearless right now.
Three-pointer. Good. Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really...
Thanks, guys. We've seen a lot of impressive performances from you, MP, but tonight you were in total control. Always 2-3 moves ahead. Looked like you were playing a video game. And you finished with the video game stat line crossing the 90-point mark, only for the 2nd time in NBA history. What was different about tonight for you?
Oh, man. I approached this game the same way I approach everything in life. Only thing different was the shots kept falling for me, so I kept taking them. And you know what? I played with a bunch of unselfish dudes who kept feeding the hot hand tonight. It's a simple game, really, if you let it be.
Well, you got great spirit, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
All right, MP, your body's still quote-unquote shut down in a good way. Or you feeling that ankle yet?
Yep, I'm feeling great. Got the win.
Yeah, and you outplayed a great player in your position, too.
Facts.
Okay. Now, I know when it comes first, but, you know, we're doing a series on proving you're the best player in your position. Let's hear about it.
Okay, well, I know this topic might rub some people the wrong way, but being a pro athlete is about more than just winning or losing. That's the baseline. But we work hard, and we want to be the best at what we do. Too many guys feel like they're not supposed to say that, but it's true. We're showmen. We're out here, we're just trying to shine.